Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss about the compounds of group 13 elements. The hydrides of group 13 elements 13 to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 groups of elements are present in the B block elements. Today we discuss about the compounds of group 13 elements, that is how the hydrides of group 13 elements are formed. First of all, we discuss about the borons. Hydrides of group 13 elements, the borons are present in the group 13 and boron atomic number is 5 and the valency of the boron atom is 3. The electronic configuration of the boron is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. That is, in the p orbital only one electron is present. The boron forms a number of stable covalent hydrides. Stable covalent hydrides with general formula, that is the BnHn plus 4, and the N is the number of boron atoms. Bn, another formula is the BnHn plus 6, and these are called the borons. The representative of compounds of two species, that is the B2H6 and the B4H10. Another element, that is the aluminium, forms a polymeric hydrides. Polymeric hydrides of formula, that is the aluminium trihydrides N times. It decomposes on heating above 200 degrees Celsius into its elements. The gallium hydrides, that is the gallium hydride trihydrides, is less stable, while indium hydride and thulium trihydrides are extremely unstable. As we go from along a groups, the stability of the hydrides is continuously goes on decreases. The aluminium is a more stable elements. Aluminium hydride is a more stable than that of the gallium hydride, than that of the indium hydride, than that of the thulium hydride. That is continuously or the gradually the stability of these elements of group 13 elements, the hydride of this group 13 element is continuously goes on decreases. Then the boron, aluminium, gallium forms a complexes of anionic hydrides like the lithium boron hydride, lithium LiBH4s, and the lithium aluminum hydride, that is the LiLiH4, and the lithium gallium hydrides, lithium LiGH4, and the formation of these anionic complexes is due to the presence of vacant p orbital in their outermost shell, which readily accept the electron pair from the hydride ions. That is, in the p block elements, all these elements, the only one electron is present in the p subshell or the p orbitals. That's why the p orbitals are the vacant orbitals. The accommodation capacity, maximum accommodation capacity of the p orbital is 6 electrons, but here in this group, the group 13 elements, that is only one electron is present in the group 13 elements. H, that is the elements H, H3 plus hydride ions, that is the X3. Any X is represented as any group 13 elements and reacted with the hydride ion, then the formation of tetrahydride of the corresponding metals. That is, the X is represented as the aluminum, gallium, and boron, aluminum, gallium, and thulium, etc. And the evidently in these cases the hydride ion act as an electron donors. Hydride ion, that is H minus ions, are act as a electron donors, while the XS3, it means that the any metal atom X is represented as the metal present in the group 13 elements, and XS3, that is the trihydride ion, metals of trihydride ion groups, behaves as an electron acceptor. The properties of metal tetrahydride or the aluminum tetrahydride and is depends upon the nature of cations. Which type of cations is present? That is the lithium positive ions and Na plus ions. It is a thus while the sodium tetrahydroborate and is completely ionic, and most of the other borohydrides are largely covalent. Lithium aluminum hydride LiLH4 is more important of these compounds. It is prepared by reacting with lithium anhydrous aluminum chloride in ether, and this reaction is takes place in the ethers, that is the lithium hydride is reacted with the trichloro aluminum trichlorides, that is anhydrous. Lithium hydride is reacted with the anhydrous trichloro aluminum trichlorides in presence of the ether, then the formation of lithium aluminum hydride, that is LiLH4 and lithium chlorides. The cation may be any other alkali metals, that is the sodium, potassium instead of the lithium metals. The other complexes of hydride can also be prepared by simple methods, and they are strong reducing agents, that is the lithium aluminum hydride, sodium aluminum hydride are used particularly for this purpose. We discuss about, and this is the hydrides of group 13 elements. Then we discuss about the oxides of group 13 elements. All these elements of these groups from the oxides of general formula, that is the M2O3, that is M is represented as the any metal atom, dimetal atom, that is Na2, LiLH2, or the boron, aluminium, like this Al2O3, aluminum trioxide, in which, for example, aluminum trioxide, dibarium trioxide, and in which the elements are, the oxidation state is +3. For example, beryllium trioxide, aluminum trioxide, Al2O3, gallium trioxide, Ge2, that is, and trioxide, Ge2O3, and diindium trioxide, In2O3, that is thulium trioxide, Tl2O3. These are the oxides. These are the formation of the oxides of group 13 elements, or the group the element which are present in the group period second and third. Then oxides of boron. How the oxides of boron are formed? The principal oxides of the boron is boron oxide, that is B2O3, boron trioxide. It is also called the dibarium trioxide, and more commonly boric acids, and it is actually an anhydrous orthoboric acid, that is S3BO3, is obtained by dehydrating this acid by heating at 100 degrees Celsius, and this orthoboric acid which heated at 100 degrees Celsius, then the formation of diboron trioxide plus 3 molecules of water molecule, that is 3H2O, 3 aqueous form, 3 molecules of waters, that is 3H2O, and it is highly stable substance but anhydrous in water yielding boric acid, that is S3BO3. Boric acid is formed. That is orthoboric acid, S3BO3 is formed. This is the formation of the oxides of boron. Then oxides of aluminum, we discuss about how the oxides of aluminum are formed. The oxides of aluminum, that is the dialuminum trioxide, is commonly known as alumina, and it is obtained on heating aluminum in oxygen, and it is also occur in the nature of various forms of two common forms of anhydrous aluminum dialuminum trioxide and the alpha dialuminum trioxide is called as the corundum or the gamma dialuminum trioxide is activated alumina, and alpha dialuminum trioxide is more stable at high temperatures, and it is hard and to it's resistant to hydrations and to attract by the acids, and it is used by the abrasives of gamma dialuminum trioxide is readily soluble in the acid used in the column chromatography. Aluminum trioxides are the amphoteric in nature. Yes, amphoteric in nature. They dissolve both, that is the acid as well as the bases or the alkalis. So this is the formation of the oxides of aluminum, formation of the oxides of boron, and we discuss about the hydrides of group 13 elements.